While I'm out here early this morning on my beautiful former courtyard, I say former because I'm going to show you in a moment. I thought I would show you some of the cats that I feed here as they're gathered eating their breakfast. Uh, this is what I go through a couple times a day. Listen, people, this is my courtyard, as many of you are familiar with. This is the place that brings me joy, right? I don't have a whole lot in life, people, if you haven't figured it out. I've created this. They just got spooked by another cat. I created this and it took a lot of work. We recently have undergone a bit of a freeze, and those panels you see, I've got one behind me to close in this area behind me, and I've got a couple more that hide my scooter bike up and around the corner over there, that in case you hear Max in the background. Well, this whole area is closed in, or at least it was. The left side, I'm going to show you in a moment, because yesterday I found myself devastated. When I came home, I had left, did a little, I had to go do some errands, pick up some cat food and stuff, and a couple things at the grocery store. And I come home and I was absolutely devastated. Listen, I live at the far end of the property, as I call the compound. These were all purchased by my family, by my sister and brother-in-law and all that. I live at the far end, and we had a few years ago, we had sold off a piece of property which had another house on it, and which was fine. Love thy neighbor and all that good stuff. But I live on the very end of the property, which has a neighbor next to us. And I was all enclosed by this beautiful shrubbery and tropical plants. And we recently had a bit of a freeze, and it took some of it out. But nonetheless, that's what gave me my privacy I'm just going to show you all what I came home to yesterday. This is what I came home to yesterday, people. I am completely exposed. My, my, I'm laughing so I don't cry. This is my, you see that? That's the road out there. My courtyard is completely, anybody that's seen my previous videos, this was not there. What you saw was 10, 12 feet tall of beautiful, beautiful plants and greenery, and this fence was not existent because you couldn't see that old fence. You couldn't see this fence to save your life. It was buried. It was covered by, it was just, you couldn't see any of this. You couldn't see this house next door. You couldn't see that. You couldn't see any of this. You couldn't see that back. You couldn't see anything. Oh my God, people. I'm not well. This has just destroyed everything that I've worked so hard for out here. This has just destroyed it. So now, I was going to be working on a secondary patio for Max and I out back in the backyard, so we would have a place for just he and I, a small patio for him and I. But that's going to have to put on the back burner now, because what I'm going to have to do is I've decided this morning that I'm going to have to go to Lowe's or Home Depot, and I'm going to have to get some more privacy panels. And now I've got to repair this entire section, and I've got to do privacy fence. I've got to take what money I've got saved to do that patio, and I've now got to do this. and it's going to be one hell of a job, but it's got to be done. This has got to be done. There's no way around it. It has to be done, and it's gonna it's it's just something I was not prepared for. And those people next door, they just came and they just cleared out everything. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know why they did this. Uh, they just dug up everything and cleared out every damn piece of greenery. And I don't care. I don't care that you can see like some of the stalks, some of the leaves um, did not make it through the cold. But you don't just dig up and take out the whole damn root. They're gonna grow back. This is Florida. The old leaves are gonna fall off and the green ones are gonna come in. Jesus to goodness, people. Jesus to goodness. This is my life. So now I've got to truck out. I've got to truck on out to Home Depot or Lowe's and price some fencing and all this good stuff. And do you know how hard it was, right? To paint and stain, just alone the painting and staining of five pieces, five pieces of privacy fence. Uh, oh my goodness. And lugging and digging and planting in the listen, okay, people, there you go. There you have it. This is the life of Mallory Williams. Till next time, do take care. Bye-bye.